Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with FoneArena.com, and today we have the unboxing of the ZTE Open for you. Yes, this is one of the first few Firefox phones that's out in the market. So this phone is super cheap. It retails at $80. That roughly converts to around 5,000 rupees in the Indian national rupee value. So that's super cheap for a touchscreen phone in the low end. It has a 1 gigahertz Snapdragon S1 processor, and it even has a 3.2 megapixel fixed focus camera. It has a 3.5-inch 480 by 320 display and has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AGPS, GPS, even accelerometer and ambient light sensors. So all these stuff, and is powered by a 1200 milliampere battery. So that's the ZTE Open. So let's open the ZTE Open. This is the Firefox branding right there, saying that it's based on the Firefox OS. So let's take a quick look around the box. Pretty small box there for a pretty small phone, nothing surprising. So nothing much there. Pretty plain packaging. It's already been opened by the customs, so don't blame us for that. Right, so that's the phone right there, right on the top. It's a bright orange colored phone that we have. Pretty small phone, 3.5 inch screen, so it's a neat, compact, low-end phone. We'll take a look at the phone later, but we'll see what other box contents it has. That'll probably interest you more if you're into buying this device. So opening up the box, you have the battery. The battery is a 1200 mAh lithium ion unit. So let's open it up. Yep, it's a 1200 mAh lithium ion unit, which we will use to power on the phone later. And then you have the micro USB cable here. Pretty standard. You have the travel charger. Pretty nicely done travel charger actually. This is we bought this from the US, so it has the US pin and connects through USB. And then you have the earphones, which we don't see even in some of the high-end devices. So pretty nice that they have bundled earphones even in a super cheap phone. And then you have the warranty card and the user guide, and then you also have the battery information, the safety information. So that's the bunch of manuals here. It might be good if you take a look at the getting started, because the Firefox OS is something new. It should be very similar to Android in terms of the user interface, but it's still good to take a look at the OS basics in this user guide. So this phone launched way back in at MWC. We were able to try this phone out, but it completely hanged when we tried. So pretty much a non-show at the event. It was pretty underwhelming. We spoke with some Firefox designers, and they said they were working on updating the OS to better support these kinds of devices. So let's see how it performs right now. So on the front, you have the 3.5-inch 320 by 480 display. That's HVGA. You have the single capacitive button below it, a circle, and you have the earpiece at the top. There's no front-facing camera, of course. This is a super cheap phone, so it's ridiculous to expect one. Over at the left-hand side, you have the volume rocker, and over at the bottom, you have the micro USB port, and over at the right-hand side, you have nothing. Over at the top, you have the power button and the 3.5 mm audio jack. So that's at the top of the phone. Over at the back, you have the 3.2 megapixel camera, fixed focus camera, not autofocus. You have the speakers and the ZTE and the Firefox brandings. So let's open up the back and see what we can do with this phone after installing the battery. You'll be seeing the SIM card slots and the memory card slots inside. So you have a micro SD card slot here and a mini SIM card slot here. So that's a big SIM, not micro SIM. So let's power on the device. Let's see if Firefox OS has improved at least a little bit since Mobile World Congress. This is going to be a big test for Firefox because it's hard to impress with a touchscreen OS that's completely new in the market. Display seems really dull. Even in front of the camera, you can see that the boot animation is pretty nice. The tail is full of fire, and that's raging fire perhaps. Now the display looks much better with optimum brightness. You can see how small the phone is. This is really cool, really small, and seems really responsive. Unlike what we had seen at MWC, I'm just skipping all these. So this is the tour. It just has very nicely detailed instructions for the Firefox OS. So let's go. That's the lock screen, and so you can just press this button to unlock the phone just after swiping up. You have the notification center at the top, so it has all the quick toggles here at the bottom. Pretty nice change from Android, and the OS is slick. You can see that it's fast. The operating system is fast. There is only one page right now. Let's open up some basic app like clock. This is running in HTML5. So pressing the home button, it goes back. You can see some the animations are very web based, like they're clunky. No matter what, native apps rule. So that's one thing. And also you can notice Here Maps is preloaded on this phone. That's pretty cool. They had a deal with Nokia for Here Maps to be integrated on all Firefox OS phones. So that's pretty cool. So every app seems not native. They are just HTML5 apps, and they open with some clunky animation, but still this is far better than what we saw at MWC. This is pretty responsive. The touchscreen is responsive, and the OS looks really good. You have the Firefox browser, you have the call and the messaging UI. So not that responsive, but yeah, it works. So should be pretty nice for first time users. That's the main target of Firefox OS, because people are not used to smartphones in the low mid range. So for 5,000 bucks, if you're getting a smartphone OS with a neat browser and a lot of apps, then this is pretty viable for them as well as us. So as you can see, there is something loading here. So this is search. So there are three home screens. You have the normal lock screen like home screen with a dock like thing. You have the shortcuts there. And then you have the app screen. And there's the search screen, which has all the apps. So this is integrated with the App Store. So all you see here is categories of apps that you can even add more. So that's about it. That's a quick unboxing and overview of the ZTE Open. We are really looking the likes of this low mid-range phone, a low-end phone perhaps, retailing for just about $80, 80 US dollars. Should cost around just 5,000 rupees. So we'll let you know how it goes. We'll let you know what Firefox OS is like. So till then, stay tuned to our YouTube channel for more videos. So anyway, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Do hit the like button if you did, and do hit the subscribe if you want more videos like these. But just before I move on, I'll just show you what the about page says, and the scrolling is like. So it just says help and nothing much. We'll go into device information. And that's it. It'll have over-the-air updates and Firefox OS updates for this, firmware updates. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and let us know what you think in the comment section below.